Yes. It's working, yes?
Sí.
Yes, yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's perfecto. So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to 10 Luminous Emanations. So, we're going to continue soon from the words of Rav Ashlag. But before we start, let's just take like a few minutes just to focus our energy, and let's just close our eyes if you wish. Uncross your legs and hands. Just in a simple way, take a deep breath to the belly. And slowly, slowly release. Continue in that circuit way. And what you want to put the intention, you want to bring yourself to the here, to the now, to be present. You want to be aware to the messages that you're going to receive in a personal way. While you continue with focusing on breathing, I'm going to read a verse from the Tree of Life. הקו הוא כאין צינור דק, וקו זה כאין צינור דק אחד, אשר בו מתפשט ונמשך מימי אור העליון של אינסוף אל העולמות, אשר במקום האוויר והחלל ההוא. Take another deep breath to lower belly. When you exhale, you can do it with a sigh. Release all the stress out. So, welcome back. Now, as we continue in saying, ולפיכך מוכרח כל אדם לעבור המעבר הזה. Okay, just read the other part so we connect with this part. ואם כל השבח האמור על בחינת הסתר פנים איננה נחשבת לשלמות, אלא לבחינת מעבר בלבד. So what I was saying, that when we're talking about the level of הסתר פנים, you know, the concealed light, you know, those times that we feel but we don't feel the light, we think, we don't think, we're assuming. So he's saying, but that need to be considered as it's just a pathway. Bless you. Just a pathway, you know. כי היא, he said בלבד, just, כי היא המקום שמשם זוכים לכל השלמות המקווה, because that place of the pathway, that the place that we're going to receive the entire completion, the complete vessel that we hope to receive. You know, because if we think about it, what we're chasing after, what we're looking for, right? In Kabbalah 1, we have that understanding that I'm looking for the light. Right? In one word, I'm looking for the fulfillment, right? Whatever that thing we want to name it and put it on the board, but I'm looking for fulfillment, right? We all agree? Now, each one of us have a different name for that fulfillment, but fulfillment. So it means what we're looking for the complete vessel to receive that fulfillment I'm looking for. Because we know if I don't have the right vessel, I can receive this fulfillment. And one of our complaints, because of the opponent, is put it in our ears and he's talking here or in our mind. You see, you have 5 years, you have 10 years, you have 1 year, and you still didn't receive what you're looking for. And unfortunately, many times, we believe him. Wow, you know what? Wow, you're right. So what's going on? So instead of like taking it and said, oh wow, you know, maybe I'm not doing enough. Maybe I'm not in the right intention and consciousness. Maybe I need to do something, you know, different of what I'm doing right now. We usually taking his route and his complaint and his way, and we fall sometimes to doubts, right? So I said, well, we need to know that pathway, we're supposed to wake up. We're supposed to wake up to that level. Just a second. Right now, I'm facing that situation because I don't have the complete vessel. I don't have the complete vessel to receive the blessings. So what I should do? I should be first of all excited. Excited? What do you mean? I don't feel the light. Excited about what? Yes, excited for that realization that I can even see it, that I need to prepare my vessel to receive the light. So then I'm not falling to what? To wasting my time. I'm not falling to complaints, to whining, to blaming, right? So I'm taking responsibility. So I need to be excited. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, light. Wow, thank you for showing me that. And he's saying, because that place, the person will have the merit to receive the entire complete vessel that he's hoping to have. דהיינו, it means, it's a Rav Ashlag, שכל שכר מצווה מוכן לאדם, that any reward, like payment, fulfillment, that is ready for the person because he did or connect with one of the precepts, אינו זוכה בה, he's not earning it or have the merit to receive it, אלא מתוך יגיעתו בתורה ומעשים טובים, בזמן של הסתר הפנים. How we can receive that type of light and reward from that mitzvah, he's saying, just from those times that we making the effort with the Torah and good deeds in the time of the concealed light. Can you imagine? Like it's the opposite of what we feel, the opposite of what we want to do even.
Yeah.
Sorry, and many times we feel, how I don't have the energy for it. How can I, No, we have the whole energy.
In this moment, yeah.
Of course. I tell you even how we have the energy. How many times we saying, let's say you're coming home after a long day or traffic, right? And you're tired. What do you want to do? Just to go home, just take your shoes off, just to sit maybe on the sofa. Like maybe just let me just, I'm hungry, I'm so tired, right? But how do you know you're not really tired? How do you know you're not tired? Instead of just sitting on the sofa, before you go home, take a few rounds around your building, like fast walking, not even running, fast walking, or you know what, even take the stairs a few times, right? And then go to your house. How you feel now? Or you feel like, you're like, full with energy, right? Like, you want to rise because you're like, right? So suddenly you have energy. Where the energy came from? From the long day, from the tiredness, from the memories of your boss, of the traffic, of complaints. That's why we're so tired. We tired from all of that noise.
Yeah.
So then the body being affected, of course, after 8 hours or 9 hours, 10 hours of noise. What do you think? We're not going to be tired? It's going to be even 1 hour in the traffic noise. And you said, oh man, I just need to get home and just take a shower and go to sleep. We need to ask ourselves sometimes, like, why am I so tired? What's going on? Why? And you will see many times, it's not about really the body. It's about my thoughts not in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm sad about something. Maybe I have a certain expectation and it didn't happen. Maybe I asked from someone to do something for me and didn't do it today. There is many things that we know we're going through the day. We don't think it's affecting us in that way. So if I find the root, I can uproot it. This is the pathway, because right now, when we're going through that, this is the pathway to find the light. And if I'm not looking into that pathway, what will happen? Yes, I will go to sleep. Yes, I will lie down on the sofa and like this, right? But okay, you think that after 10 minutes you're going to have energy? No, you need to drag yourself from the couch, maybe to go to eat or take a shower and then go to sleep. So I didn't get the pathway. I didn't actually reveal the light from that Hester Panim. Because right now I don't feel the light. But I let myself not feeling the light. It means I'm not fighting back. So who will do the fight? Your husband? Your kids? Your daughter? Who will do the fight? Your boss? No. We say, I want to be healthy, I want to be wealthy, I want to feel good, I want to be happy, I want to be strong, I want to have muscles, I want to lose weight. Whatever those things like we run inside of our mind. But in the end of the day, the truth is, if we're going to be honest with ourselves, I don't want to make the effort. Just give me, please. I just going to say my desire, and in the morning I'm going to have it ready for me. The truth is, yes, it's ready for us. Because the light give us whatever we're asking, right? But now we need to make the effort. Remember the complete vessel? The light will fulfill. Because it's ready for us. That's how it works in the endless. This is why we feel, I don't want to make the effort. Or sometimes we feel, I'm tired to fight. No? Do you feel it sometimes?
Sometimes.
Right? I'm tired to fight. Who told you that you're tired to fight?
Sometimes.
Why you think we're tired to fight? Think about it for a second.
Well, because the journey sometimes is not that easy. Sometimes we expect to be easy, you know. I don't know where we got the idea, but we think it's easy, and it's not.
Because
You know where that idea comes from, the other side, right? He is telling us it's going to be easy. The light never promised it's going to be easy. It's going to be easy if we're going to follow the rules of Tree of Life.
yeah.
But you know, even in life, think about it. You know, how they selling us things today? Even the internet. Free lecture, free webinar, free. But the rest not free. No, right now I'm looking for different classes or stuff to do. So I'm clicking to see what, they're saying free, right? I want to check. I'm clicking. You see after 1-2 clicks, suddenly, a yearly payment or monthly payment. But you say free. So how after 2 clicks it costs money? So it's not free. There's nothing free really, right? So what's the point? This is how Satan works. What he's saying to us? Free. He gives us free advices. Like free shrink, right? Like, oh, free? So why are you going to pay $70? Yeah? Free. Okay, so we take the free advice. So why really we feel, I don't want to fight anymore? Because really, we're not fighting anyway. Which fight we fighting? Fighting with what? Because why we getting so tired? As Rav used to say, we can't fight darkness with darkness. And this is the fights we are doing. This is why we're getting tired. If we're doing the fights, lights against darkness, we need to have some fulfillment. We need to feel good. I'm winning. But if I'm just doing fights like darkness against darkness, one day I'm going to feel what? I'm tired to fight. So it means what does it mean? What is the pathway? It means my consciousness not in the right way. It can be losing weight, it can be love, it can be working out, it can be different things, right? Like we have the desire, 2-3 days, for a week, and then, I don't know, not for me. What? You've been excited. You bought even all the clothes for that, right? You have membership. That's for us to wake up and to say, just a second, why? You know, even to ask yourself, just a second, but if the light is within me, I have the soul, from the Creator. This is a part of the Creator. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So I have to ask myself a simple question, just a second. Why I feel I don't want to fight anymore for whatever that thing? That's just by asking the question, I don't agree. I don't accept. You know, one of the Kabbalists we just studied on Friday night was about the parasha of last week, but this is a lesson for life. And he says over there, I remember who we studied from, maybe Ben Ish Chai, one of the Kabbalists, I don't remember, but what was the book? But he's saying, you know, even there is a decree, even there is something that, you know, the light told you this, whatever, and you don't want this fulfillment, you can say, I don't accept it. I don't accept it. I went to Michael Berg. It's from Michael Berg book. He explained about Moshe. When Moshe went to 40 days, right? He was with the Creator. Remember? So then the light told him, you need to go down because they making a sin. They actually doing against what you told them to do. I told you to tell them, and they go against it. So the light is holding the tablets, and Moshe hold the tablets, and he started to fight with the Creator. Right? You read it? And he fight, and then he says he took it from the Creator.
Mm-hmm.
He said, so what he said, I don't accept it. I'm taking the tablets with me. Now he went down, and when he saw what they're doing, he threw them and he break them. So the couple is asking like, how come? A second ago, he fight with the Creator and took the tablets, and then when he came down, he saw he break it because he says that, you know, what Moshe thought that at the time that it will take him to come down, they will regret, and they will do tshuva, and they will stop doing what they're doing. So they will still be deserved to receive the tablets. But because he saw that they didn't do tshuva and didn't change, he broke them, right? But the first thing was what? I don't accept it. Because they didn't want to give him the tablet. Just go to the nation. So what the teaching for us, it's, I don't accept it. So imagine you taking yourself, all of us, right? When we have those moments of like, you're tired of, you know, something, stop for a second and say, I don't accept it. What is that? What do you mean I'm tired? I have the light of the Creator. Yes, if you're tired, you work hard, you know, physically well. Yeah, but we know there are different type of tiredness, right? If you go to the gym or you run marathon right now, whatever, okay, it's a different type, it's a good tiredness. You feel like happy tired and you go to sleep, right? Usually we feel like this, like, I don't have energy, right? I'm like, because like we feel someone steal your energy. Okay, not when you're sick, when you're healthy and you know, everything. You eat, right? So we know those days, right? Here, this is a panim, what we say, what Rav is saying. So now we have going to see light. We don't feel the light in that moment. Because we think, oh, it's me. Just a second. So let's stop and say to ourselves, I don't accept it. I don't accept that feeling. I don't want to feel like that. Okay, why am I feeling like that? What's going on? Ask yourself, what's going on? Do assessment. Like imagine your friend come to you, knock on the door. Hi, Luz, how you doing? Can I come in? I need to talk to you. She like, you tired? And she like more tired. What are you going to do? Yeah, of course, come. Let me make a cup of tea, let's talk. So now what are you going to try to do? Be strong. You need to be on yourself, stay on your feet, whatever. You're going to give her what? The business, like, you know, you want. So what we doing usually? Give the person energy, so she feel, oh wow, you know, Lucy, you're right, you know what? Thank you, you really helped me, right? But now she's leaving. And what's happened after the friend leaving? We're going back to where? To our cocoon, right? To our like balloon or whatever you want to name it, right? What's happened? The light show you, you give this person advice. Why you can give the advice to yourself? Be strong, stand up, don't accept it, fight back, no, you need to be happy, push, continue pushing, right? Why we can do that? We know what motivational speakers does, right? People pay thousands of dollars, you know, and they know that it's almost the same, right? Why? Because we all need this, like someone, because it's hard for us to do it by ourselves, right? Because we help each other. No, listen, guys, we are in it together, right? Even though we know, sometimes we need someone to tell us, listen, you are okay, you are good, you are strong, go for it, you can do it, right? We need it, like a little kid. We're all kids. We need this, you know. So we're willing to pay. Just tell me, right? Wow, that was amazing. We feel like, whoa, okay? So we feel it, right? Because we do it to others also. How you got the strength suddenly to tell this person what you told him? Because you didn't think about yourself. Oh, that's why. I didn't think about myself. I was here for the person. So I was thinking about the other person. That's the trick. Wow. It means I was in the mode of what? Sharing. Suddenly I have energy? Wow. So we know it's happened to all of us many times, but we didn't calculate it to put, this is a message of the Creator, that the Creator just help us now to see the whole scenario and to see how we can help ourselves. That's what I was saying, Hester Panim. In that time that we are in that Hester Panim, that pathway, stop. I don't accept it. Now, I'm going to use all the tools that I have, all my guns, to fight this feeling. So what does it mean for you? I don't know. You want to open the Zohar, you want to do Ana Bekoach, 70 names of God, you want to run around the block, I don't know, you want to listen to a lecture of Michael Berg, the Rav, Keren, someone that will excite you, whatever works for you. How are you going to fight back? There is physically and spiritually, right? So each one of us, we are different. That's what it means. I understand it's a pathway. I understand right now, and you know what? That fight can be 5 minutes. It's not like you need like 5 hours to run in the streets. No. Like we said, the energy when we feel tired, even you go 3-4 times on the stairs, right? Like maybe 5 minutes, you're already a different person when you come into the house, right?
That person needs to come to the healing circle too.
Huh?
That person needs to come to the healing circle.
Of course, yeah. So
Healing circle.
we need to talk. You're a good ambassador. Today I need to record something for the next healing circle. Not by coincidence. We're talking about it. So I'm working and I'm about to do like live streaming. And suddenly I said, oh, there is someone here. Maybe this person can help me to record. So I went. The person was working, busy, and I kind of I don't know. I trained the person the way I want him to do something, right? Because it sounds simple, and even I received a message how to do it on the spot. I was like, what I just said, right? Like I'm saying, and I said, wow, that's very powerful. So I studied something because how does it work? When the person is ready, if the person is listening, you're receiving messages, right? So while I'm explaining the person how to do it, I'm actually like, wow, that's very powerful, right? It's amazing. So I explained, and the person tried to do what I told them, and a few times, and it wasn't really what I need. But the person started to sweat and started to get hot, and I said, what's happened? It's a simple thing, not a workout, it's just simple voice to take out of your mouth, right? He said, so the person only, wow, it's a lot of energy, come up. So the person only, it might be something I need to release for my system, like kind of pain, right? It's for the next healing cycle, right? Just for that, I just asked for help. It wasn't even a workshop. It was but it was a workshop. Then I realized it was a workshop for the person. And so the person went, oh, and then the person like, I'm sorry, I can't really do it, right? I can't, the voice doesn't come out. I said, okay, so for me, it was a lesson. But what I saw, that it's actually what I was just saying, we can be busy with our life. In a simple 5 minutes that you do something, activating the energy, suddenly you're different person.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm sure it's happened to all of you, right?
Yeah.
But this is what we need to remind ourselves when this activation, that doesn't come from the outside. Nobody knock on your door, nobody call you to help, and no TV like, yeah, come on, you can do it. No. Right? So how are you going to do it? This is what we have to ask ourselves, because Satan, he's whispering in our ear all the time, right? And he's waiting when we sleep, and the Rav says, he's waiting there with his notebook and preparing the next day, right? So we go to sleep, but he's not sleeping. He's writing the next, he did those mistakes. Okay, let me trick him tomorrow with this, right? He's like, what? Yes, we need to know. We are in a war, so we need to be ready, right? So we need to come with a trick, as Rav is saying, we need to come with a trick. How I'm going to pass, sorry, those moments of pathways, of Hester Panim. What it will be my trick, and maybe each time can need to be something else, that I need to trick my opponent to pass those pathways and to connect with the light of the Creator again. Right? It's very powerful, I was saying. It's very, very powerful. And he's saying because how we can receive the energy of the precept that we did or doing, he says, when we making the effort at the time that we are in that Hester Panim, that pathway, with the Torah and good deeds. Who wants to do a good deed when you feel like that? Do you feel to do a good deed when you do that? Imagine when you feel down, I'm calling you, listen, I need to come to volunteer. Oh, no, I don't think so. No. Now there is a black cloud and you're like, no. Yeah, but why somebody call you to come to help? It's from the light, no? How? There is, I don't know, 500 people in the database community, let's say, right? Why they call you? Think about just you. Like, why? To volunteer. It's crazy, right? Not the lesson I learned when I was Kabbalah student in Tiberias. In Tiberias, my hometown. So no, it was a small center, and the manager, she was also the secretary, the manager, they're doing everything, right? And because that's what we have. And one teacher. So she almost all day making phone calls to people, this, do this, do that, And one day, no, for me I was most of the time, but she used to call me sometimes when I didn't come. But then she told me, she have a list of people, right? And you just call them. Let's say if we need the volunteering to do something, right? Hi, good morning, how are you doing? Listen, we need to help, whatever, put the tables, right? Can you come for 1 hour to help us? No, okay, amazing day, bye, right? So what she was looking for, just for who have the merit, that this is his light, he need to come to do what? To do this volunteering. But the person from the other line, not necessarily he gets it. Because, we can think like, how Satan works? Oh, again the Kabbalah Center calling me? What they want again? Again, what they want? They want money? They want my time? They want me to volunteer? What they want? They squeeze me all the time. What they want? Come on, I was there yesterday. Again? Come on, right? So again, today maybe it's different, but back in the day, it's a small center, it's like, how many times, And for me, it was a big lesson. I was like, wow, this is huge, because really, you are there working, whatever you're doing, and suddenly they're calling you to ask for help. Why they call me? So I can take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I can take the light and say, no, I'm busy. We're all busy. You think there is a person not busy? Even a person watching on Netflix says, I'm busy. He's busy. He's busy sleeping, he's busy take shower, he's busy watch Netflix, or busy in work, right? We all feel busy. But just a second, I'm busy with what? Do I want the light, yes or no? And you know what? Do you know that when you're going to need this light that you're going to reveal right now? Do you know by your restriction right now, when do you need this light? Because what he says here, when I'm busy with Torah and good deeds, that precept also will support me where? In those pathways. I need this light, I need that support system. So, but to have the complete vessel to reveal that precept, when we are in those pathways and we snapping out of it and stop and say, no, I don't accept it. And we doing something to reveal the light into our vessel, what's happened? All of these light of the precept fulfilling the vessel. That's a beautiful, beautiful and powerful tool that Rabbi Shakdir given us here. Because we all have those Hester Panim, concealed light. Listen, remember, doesn't matter how many years you working out, or you are a spiritual person, or a yogi, or a Kabbalist, or whatever. Every day it's a new day. It's not about the years. Why are you not saying, oh, my age is, 120. I eat already 120 years, so I'm stopping eating. Yeah? What do you mean? Chas v'shalom, you can die. You need to eat something, I'm stop drinking. No, what are you doing, right? We're not saying that. No, I need my tea, my smoothie, no, this I understand. What about the spirituality? What about the light? What do you mean? So we need to start to pay attention of why? Because we're also growing. So let's say I fight here, I have a pathway. Ha! Wow, I win, right? Now what? You're going next level, next level, next. Every time it will be harder. Why? Because you're growing, right? When a person working out, at the beginning, 5 pounds, then after a month, 10 pounds, then goes 5, then 10 become like, 10 pounds. Okay, 10, 15, 5 more, 15, come on, okay. Again, you go back, what he feels, he go back to the beginning. It's hard again, right? But the truth is, he went back to the beginning? No. Beginning was 5, now it's 15. But still, what he feels is the same intensity. Yes or no? So, but he's growing. That's the whole point. So in spirituality, it's the same. You start, you overcome some, obstacle. Oh wow! Now everything become easy. Now a bigger obstacle. Oh wow! It's a new thing. What to do? Wow! I mean, you have different vessel. Let go. Okay, let go. Boom, boom. Then you're growing again. So every time we climb in, it feels what? Like at the beginning, but it's not the truth. You grow. So now the obstacles, they are bigger. Why? Because you have a bigger vessel. So now a bigger challenge. Do you want more light or less light? What do you want? That's what we ask ourselves. And when we complain, we think, listen, I don't know, Michael, we are 10 years in Kabbalah, and look, still, I have problems of this. Okay, but did you change some stuff from the past? If you're 10 years, 20 years in Kabbalah, it means you felt good. You saw some changes, no? You see some muscles, right? So what's going on now? Then now you're growing. So now, right now, yes, you're going through a ster panim. This is the pathway. How are you going to fight back? So if you go back, I'm repeating it many times. If we can go back always to Kabbalah 1, why we saying Kabbalah 1 is the most powerful class and tool. The Rav used to say, somebody came to the teacher and said, listen, I did the entire courses in the center. And believe me, we used to give much more courses like subjects, right? If you remember at the beginning, you can be a professor of Kabbalah just from there. In other words, I'm telling you, so many subjects. Oh my God, it was amazing. So he came, he said, I told the teacher, I did all the courses. What now? What now? So they said, let me ask the Rav. So the teacher went to the Rav and asked the Rav, listen, this son asked me, he did all the courses. And he asked now, what now? Remember, it's the time that we didn't have Kabbalah.com. So there's thousands of lectures, right? So the Rav, you know what the Rav told him? Tell the student, tell him that if he will do and manifest everything that he studies in Kabbalah 1, he's not going to have time to study none of the other courses. So we all, in a way, we are students of Kabbalah. What about doing Kabbalah, living Kabbalah, manifesting Kabbalah? And this is sometimes what Satan tricks us. By the years, he can also send us to the center. Go. Go to TLE. Yeah, amazing, go. Make your teacher happy, go to TLE, go. Okay, what do you get from the class? What are you going to change? Don't worry, you're hungry, go eat. What do you want to eat? Just go buy something, eat. And suddenly you don't remember. How was the class? Oh man, it was amazing. Okay, how are you going to use it tomorrow? I don't know. It's a good question. That's how Satan works. And we don't see that we are in that pathway. And unfortunately, many times we stay in this pathway. And I don't know for how long sometimes. Because we don't get it. We don't get it. Oh, maybe one day. One day, what will happen one day maybe? You're going to lose your belly? You're going to have six-pack? You're going to have muscles? What will happen? You're going to be flexible? How? Yeah, one day it can happen. Well, how? Are you willing to go through the pain? Through the stress? Not stress, sorry. Through the stretch, I want to say. Through the stretch? It's painful to stretch, right? And especially when somebody breathe and push you. Breathe, right? But then, oh wow, that's good actually. Let's do it again. No, right? I feel okay, I'm good, I'm fine, right? Why? But you know, you went through that pain and then you felt better. I don't want to do it anymore. So we want to do it without the pain. Okay. But how are we going to grow? How are we going to grow? Now, the pain doesn't have to be the pain that we think it's a pain. If we're proactive about it, so that pain will be kind of, I want to call it, not the bridge, but the step or the stair to jump to the next level. So for us, we're not going to see it as a pain, we're going to see it as an opportunity for me to jump. Like you see videos, people lifting like weights and they read Chas v'Shalom, you think they're going to explode, right? Crazy, like what are you doing? It's scary. Just lift the weights, Chas v'Shalom. But they're still doing it. They're going through what in that moment? Of those few seconds, they're going through a pain or not?
Yeah.
Because they want to grow. They see what they see. They see what will be the outcome of it. But you think they don't have, how do you call it, like times that they are falling in their consciousness? If you talk with all, you see, what you see in the media today, everything like it's nice and this, right? But if you really talk with those people, they have a lot of breakdowns. A lot of breakdowns. Because professionals, or whatever they are professionals at, it's sometimes strict life. And it's a lot, it's not just power with the body. It's a mental power, it's a mindset. Okay? But as King David say, and also you can use media to learn, or you can use media just to take pictures of your food, right? Whatever you want. But that's good also. Blooming, I'm doing it also. But the question is like, what I want to get from it, right? And King David says, Mikol melamedai iskalti. I can learn from any person, from anyone. So if I have that idea in my mind, whatever we see, I can take the good. I can learn from it. Wow, this guy, you know what? Yes, I remember the class of TLE from Rav Ashlag. He's going through a pain right now because he will want to reveal the light. Suddenly I'm starting to think about what we study. Wow, I want to have that strength to fight back. I want to have that strength. So what actually he is doing? He proactively choosing to do it. Yes or no? And this is what we're saying. So it means for him that pain, it's a bridge to his next level. So he's willing to go through this pain, right? So when we're saying, I want to go to my next level, are you willing to go through the pain also? Come on, right? I remember one of my students, many years ago, they want to train to run a marathon. Sometimes people, in the middle of life, they want to do stuff, right? Okay, fine. So they took a trainer. The trainer was amazing actually. But he gives you like so many things you need to do. And you need to do them. Whatever times in the day you need to run, and food, and this and that. It's a lot of details. So now you need to squeeze all of that inside of your busy life. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine? There's another student that she also wants to be, she's not a student here anymore, but you can see her on media, but she also fall in love with all of those things of triathlon, right? Triathlon, all of those things. Mm-hmm. She travel around the world to do those things. She took, I remember here we have a lot of conversation. She wasn't my student, but we talked here. And when she started, I remember, also she worked like a full day in the office, whatever. Now she had to wake up much earlier. She took trainers, swimming trainers, these trainers, so many just to prepare her to do those things. So you think she didn't went through a pain? She need to still work all day. She have a kid, she have a husband, and she need to, I don't know, maybe cook or buy the food or whatever to continue live like a normal house, right? In your house. And now to train. Man, this is wow. It's a lot. Can you understand? But it means sometimes we doing things that doesn't make sense to other people. But for us, it's no, I want it. I'm willing to wake up at 4 a.m. every day to do, right? And this is what we're talking about. So in that time of Rabbi is saying, when the person is making the effort with the Torah and Maasim Tovim, usually the time that we don't want to do it. And think about it, really during the day, even you feel okay, you don't necessarily want to do now a good deed, let me think about it. Can I come in an hour? I need you now to move the refrigerator. Can I come in an hour? What do you mean? The truck is outside. Everybody, in an hour? You want all the people to wait an hour? Say no. Why an hour, right? So it means I'm doing you a favor. You come in, you know what? I will come for you. Oh man, don't come, stay home. So think about it, even in regular days we don't feel really this fire. Where is this fire? Where this fire went? Nowhere. It's still within. But what we did, we covered it. And to remove the layers and to reveal that flame of light within, that positive fire of the Torah. Because the Torah, the Kabbalah is saying, the Torah is fire. It's white fire and black fire. So which fire you want to connect with? The black or the white? Of course you want the white, right? Because it says the Torah been written with white fire on black. So you see the letter? There are black letters, right? But in between the lines, this is the white fire. So, so what's happening when the reader reads, so in between, it's the lines, right? But when we finish reading, that's the most important of the manifestation of the reading. What's happened to most of the people, not just here, whatever people go to listen to Torah, they think it's a break. So when you finish to read, you're supposed to keep it silent. Now it's a meditation. Now, the white fire. Now you actually receiving the light. Because first you read, you prepare the vessel, right? The reading is the vessel. Now you're receiving the light. But if you're talking, you miss it. You missed it. Hey, what time is it? Hey, you coming tonight? I'm going to eat pizza. No. It's not a break. What are you doing? It's like you're in the middle of meditation. Imagine the healing circle. Every 5 minutes, you're taking a snack. You can have the same experience you have? No, of course not. You've been also right? You can't. No, let's just take a break. I'm hungry. What do you mean? How? How you can do that? We're laughing, but this is how we do with our life. We taking so many breaks from the Creator, and still we want to connect. Yes, Nachon? Right? All of us. I'm talking all of us. Not all of us. It's like Rav Isaac is waking us up. Wake up. Stop sleeping. בזמן של הסתר פנים. כלומר, מזמן שעוסק מקור בחירה. So he's saying, this is how we finished last week. He says, at the time that the person is doing from a place of what? Of a choice. I'm choosing to do it. I'm choosing. In the time of Hester Panim, the time of the pathway. I'm choosing to do. I'm choosing to take the stairs. I'm choosing to run around the building. I'm choosing to keep silent after the Torah reading because I want the light. Why I came here? I want the light. We're making so much effort for what? Just to, hi, you see my new lipstick, you see my this, you see this, yeah, you see my shirt, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that you can do every day and whatever. But there is a time for connection. It says, there is a time of connection. You need to do connection. Time for fun, do fun. Don't mix everything together. You want to connect. You don't want to connect, don't connect. But don't live in that illusion that I'm okay. Oh, check mark, yeah, I came. Okay, what does it mean? You're going every day to the gym. Check mark. What you did in the gym? Oh, I watched the series I like on Netflix. What you did? We have to wake up. We need to ask ourselves the same way Satan asking us questions and put doubt in our mind and he make us weak. We need to start to ask ourselves questions. Questions. Don't be afraid to ask yourself questions. What's happening? What I'm feeling right now. Assess yourself. What I'm feeling right now. Why do I feel like that? I want to know. What can I do about it? I want to feel like that? I want to feel better. What is my goal? What is my vision? What? Be honest with yourself. If you like how you feel, stay there. Okay, do whatever. But if you don't like it, choose right away to change it. Don't wait for another year or whatever. Right now, do something. That's what it means in the time of the pathway, when you don't want to do it, when you're tired. Bless you. Blessing is the result. When we're tired, when I don't want to do, now it's time to do. To do what? To do what?
To ask ourselves.
To the questions to ourselves.
Torah, Maasim Tovim, Torah and good deeds. But this is the wake-up call. To ask myself those questions. Don't be afraid, because you know why we're not asking ourselves those questions? The real simple and real questions? Because we know the answer. I don't want to do. Sometimes we will get angry and upset on people that are asking us those questions. Hey, what's going on with you? What are you doing today? Can you please leave me alone? Can you, okay? Don't, what, you want to have my schedule? Right, we get upset. The guy was nice, just asking a simple question. We're like, whoa, we're protecting our ego, protecting our Satan. What's happened? The light sent you a message. He says, you need to choose to do it. כי אז יש לו צער מתוך התחזקותו באמונתו יתברך בקיום רצונו. Because now you can feel the pain and the sorrow that you're not connecting with the Creator. Now it's a good one, not a bad one. You don't feel sorry for yourself. You feel sorry about, I'm not connecting with the Creator. I'm wasting my time. What can I do to go back to the Creator? Because I want the blessings. Now it's a good one. It's something that will push us back to do. We need this energy. And then he says, he's going to have stronger certainty in the Creator to fulfill the willing of the Creator. Again, the Creator doesn't have desire, but just for us to understand what does it mean. Because what is the desire of the Creator? לעשות נחת, we said last week, remember? לעשות נחת תוך ליוצרו. You remember the landing, how do you call? Landing of the airplane. How do you call this? You remember last week we said?
The runway.
Yeah, runway, right? The runway, right? But what does it mean, the runway? This is a vessel for the airplane to... But the way the Kabbalah is saying, also we need to have that vessel that the light can land in our vessel. Okay? So this means his desire, because he wants to be revealed. How the light can be revealed? When there is a vessel, complete vessel. If not, he cannot reveal. And if he reveals, it's many times because we are angry, upset, judging. So we like taking the light and give it to the opponent. We become to be like agents of the other side. Then we don't. So we feel it and we don't feel it. We feel it and we don't feel it. And then I'm so tired. Of course, you reveal the energy, pure light, but you've been not in the right consciousness. And after you finish this not right consciousness, it went to the opponent and you feel empty. So you did it again and again and again. You know how many times in a day? And then you're like, I'm so tired. Of course. It's tiring to work for the other side, for the light. You have energy all the time, right? And even go to sleep, you're asking questions, what you need to learn for the next day. וכל השכר של האדם איננו נמדד אלא לפי הצער שסובל מקיום התורה ומצוות. So according the pain and suffering that the person have from working with the Torah and the precepts, because it's not easy to keep ourselves with the laws of tree of life. So for us, because let's say it's not normal for our soul, because we coming from the endless. So for our soul, it's not normal because the soul used to be in the endless. Whatever the soul feels, right? There's no time spent in motion. Fulfill, right? We feel like the light 24/7. So now it's not normal. Now I need to work for it. Remember Kabbalah 1? I need to work for it. So what he says, so according to the pain and suffering the person going through while he's doing Torah and mitzvot, I don't want to do now to check my food, to check my leads, to check this, to check that. Oh, I need to kosher that, kosher this, da da da. Don't say evil tongue, don't do this, I need to listen Torah, I do not do this. Whoa, so many rules. Oh man, oh, right? How many rules there are? A lot. Some that you know, some that maybe many you don't know. But there is a lot of rules in Tree of Life. But all of those rules to do what? To prepare my vessel to receive what? The light of the endless. We ask for it. The light didn't say, oh, just go. No, the light said, no. Stay there. No, I want to go. Okay, so go. Like a father and son. I want to go to this trip. The father, no, maybe wait another year, no. No, okay, so go. Then the kid come, oh, daddy, you're right, Yeah, I shouldn't go. I told you, what? I love you anyway. That's what the Creator. We ask him, we do it, we're not listening, then we come back. He accepting us. We are his kids, right? He just want to help us. So he said, while we working with the Torah and the precepts, it's not easy. So we feel in pain and suffering. So what does pain and suffering does? Breaking the klipot, revealing a vessel. So he says, according to the pain and suffering that the person is going through while he's working with Torah and mitzvot, that's the level of light he will receive. כדברי בן הא לפום צרה אגרא. According the pain and suffering that you're going while you choosing to work with the tree of life, that's the level of light you're going to receive. It's simple, no? We got that point? We give many examples about it, right?
Yeah.
One is think about you going to run or gym or whatever you want. According how much effort you're going to make, that your result in the end, that's what's going to be. Simple, right? This is why he said, Rav Asher here, remind us again, it's a matter of what? A choice. A matter of choice. Choice. We can choose to be happy, to be sad, to be strong, we're choosing to do that. And yes, we all fall in, we're human beings, right? But we need to remember, the time that we fall, it's not the same level that we start from. It's from a higher level. So we don't want to continue. We just, okay, you've been here, you fell here, fall here. Stand up. Fight back. Continue climbing. Don't let Satan to make you to fall more and more and more till you hit the ground, and now what? Now really you can start from zero. No, don't go there. Hold yourself. Okay, bam. Remember what we studied tonight. Choose. This is what it says. Whatever Rav Asher gave the whole book. And you should choose life. Right? Choose life. Tree of life. And that's the fight that we're all going through 24/7. Choose life or choose the tree of good and bad. So we all want to choose life. Okay? So let's listen to the Rav. Let's press the button.
For the tzaddikim. Why? Shemekayimim olam shenivet basar mamarot. They have created a unification of the 10 fragmented mamarot, the energy intelligences, or the sfirot, which came down as 10 rather than 1. Remember the Olam HaKudim, when they were all bound as one, like in the Adam Kadmon, they were all bound as one. There was no fragmentation. But fragmentation was necessary. If it did not exist, there could be nothing but good. If there was nothing but good, there was no opportunity for free will or the removal of Rebbe. That's what?
And now something pushes, obviously, the vessel within the framework of my something which is harmony and beautiful and nothing going wrong there. And all of a sudden it feels this shame, it feels something that it didn't feel before. We always said that the light is everything and that everything comes from the light. That's who came first. Okay? So where did that come from? In other words, where did what was happening before
You mean that before the Big Bang?
Yeah, the
never disappeared, in fact.
never disappears.
We say that the encircling lights of the world are still out there. They didn't disappear. We live in the illusion that it's not there. We live in the illusion that it's not there. So first of all, it always remained. Nothing was changed. We learned that there is no disappearance in spirituality. But it was inevitable as a consequence of cause and effect that once the vessel contained the light, what would be the natural consequence?
Feel this pressure.
That it would feel this need also to share. It was inevitable. It was in the original thought of creation. It wasn't that God said, look, boy, I'm here to give you, and your only purpose in being created was for what purpose? To receive.
It could have been programmed this way.
What's that?
It
It could have been programmed. But the fact that the vessel, now it could have been programmed as a robotic consciousness, and to the extent that even though you vessel feel the light, and you feel this energy intelligence of what? Of sharing, of creating, of making something new, he could have programmed the whole setup that despite that feeling of the vessel in its desire in wanting to share, like the light that it now contains, that would not have been a true program. That would have been a program against the essential principle. If the vessel must contain the light, then the vessel must have a characteristic of sharing. Now we can say, why didn't he program it so that despite the vessel having this desire of wanting to share because it now contained the light, he programmed cut off? No. That alone would not be part of that would be a flaw in the initial structure of creation. It would have been a flaw. That's why we say there are no flaws. Normal consequences flow as one unified whole. It's not that first came thought of creation, sharing, and then came the vessel, and then came bread of shame, and then came this and that. It's all part of, like the seed, one program, all as one unified whole. Not to be treated or seen as fragmentation. Or not, we would say all of the subsequent worlds that we have learned are different manifestations. No. They're all part of the same one all-embracing whole. And they do not contradict each other. They may be paradoxes at times, but they do not contradict each other. There is no contradiction, and there is no flaw in this structure. No flaw. That would have been a flaw. That would have been against the natural law of the vessel having received the light.
Seems like, in other words, before the Tzimtzum and after,
Love you.
it seems to me like the vessel will have a different intelligence of receiving. The quality of the vessel itself will be different
Yes.
after we will have the Mashiach, or after we'll become back into the Ein Sof.
Well, 2 stages. Whatever. Right.
Because then we will receive.
We will revert back to the reality of the all-embracing reality. What is Mashiach? What does Mashiach mean? What was essentially never rot and chaos, because what is a flaw? What is a flaw? Rot, chaos, disorder. What's a flaw? They think there's a flaw in the cosmos. They think there's a flaw in the creation. Or not, how did death come about? We're told immediately, Bila Amavatlan, that's like the first thing that convinces the scientist, and this is his biggest problem. For him, he's so nearsighted that he refuses almost to look at the cosmos as a whole and say, where is there rot? What has rotted? And you see the corruption? He has to go ahead and say, but you know that in 94 million trillion years, the sun is going to expire. He has to say that. You know why? Why does he have to say that? That's right. Because he gives a look up at the cosmos, and someone's going to tell you what time sunset is tomorrow. How can he tell you what sunset is tomorrow? And that's going to go on and on and on and on. How could he tell you that? Doesn't that indicate infinity? You know tomorrow the sun is going to get up. What about a person? Person, can you predict that tomorrow he's going to live? No. Nobody can predict whose time is up. So you see decay. So he has to come to the conclusion that the sun also must one day decay. So what does he do? He tells you that in 94 or 140 million trillion years, the sun comes to an end. And he can prove it mathematically. Even though, say, some saw a couple of flaws in that mathematical computation. He has to see death. He has to see rot. That's right.
You could say that the first fruit of the bread of shame was the beginning of decay, because it fell from that perfectness.
Therefore, the Yari wanted to tell us it should be like that. So what did the Yari say in volume number 1? What did the Yari say? What happened? Was there a flaw at the time of creation? Remember he said there was no difference even at the time of the Big Bang, so to speak, at the time of the restriction. Everything was Bahashva'a Gemura. Everything was in an all-embraceable, unified whole.
Finish with a good note. Yeah, so Mashiach is Messiah. If you didn't understand Hebrew, Mashiach is a Messiah.